I'm Lee Eskey, and I'm head of the acting program here at JPCatholic. Classical acting to me is really educating your body, educating your voice, and learning how to read a script, focusing on usually classical texts from the Western canon, Shakespeare, certainly part of the American tradition, European writers. Also informed by the work of Stanislavski, so he's the great Russian actor and acting teacher. So the foundations of classical acting that we teach here are a body, a movement, voice, and speech. In Acting 1, 2, and 3, which is the core of our program, Acting 1 is really about getting in touch with emotional impulse. It's kind of stripping away all the stuff that we carry around that keeps us from actually being good actors. And that's where we use some of the Meisner technique. That's a very rigorous class. It's a game changer for a lot of students to see what acting is and what it's not. It's probably not what a lot of people think it is. We would say acting is doing truthfully under imaginary circumstances. That's kind of the hallmark of Acting 1. Acting is doing truthfully under imaginary circumstances. So that truthfulness is what we explore in Acting 1. Acting 2 is when we pick up a script, and that's where we get connected to, well, we do truthfully under imaginary circumstances. What are those imaginary circumstances? Well, that's provided by the writer. So we got to get to love the writer. We got to know the writer, love the writer, get in the world of the writer. That's what Acting 2 is all about. And then Acting 3 is where we get into character work. And the question then becomes, how with my body and my voice do I play characters that maybe not like me? How do I stretch? How do I play outside of what my typical part might be? And so those three are a pretty standard conservatory training approach. It teaches you how to approach the whole thing as a craft. That's what's essential about a classical training program. Today, there's a lot of kind of perception, I think, that acting is either kind of a mysterious thing, or the Hollywood approach, for better or for worse, is a little like, well, anybody can do it. They made an album, they can be an actor. Well, that's not actually correct. I would say what's unique about JPCatholic's program compared to other schools is that we've got a very well-rounded actor training program that is in a very Catholic context. So we've got real skills being learned, real skills being taught. We have professionals working here. When you add the Catholic identity to that, a real rigorous Catholic identity, to have those two things go together, that's pretty unique as well. And in part, I think that's where theology of the body comes in. It's a way of tying all this together. See, John Paul II saw the totality of the human person, the whole human person, without anything needing to be rejected. To explore our acting through that lens, while insisting on the skills along the way, means that the Catholicism that we're learning and living isn't just kind of rubber stamped, so to speak, or something that we get by with. You get to live it, and you get to see why you want to live it, and you get to see how it's going to help you as an actor and a person, and hopefully as a saint. Something in me just clicked, and I was in high school, and so I decided acting was just a fascinating art, and so jumped into it in high school, and then into college, and then became a director, became a teacher, acting coach on set. I had been involved in Theology of the Body Institute in Pennsylvania, and somebody there in a course with me said, hey,